For the last two visits, Phil Taylor is up. Pro Tour event, and then last Thursday in the Premier League, Phil Taylor stamped his authority back, but his form is back. So here we go, the final. The 2014 German Masters here at the Marathon Hotel in the heart of Berlin, Germany. I suppose, being greedy, Mike, what would set it off nice here would be, you know, a 9-dart leg, really, wouldn't it? I always was greedy.
Yes, if anyone can, one of these two can. It would be a great reward for the fantastic crowd that have come out on this busy bank holiday weekend of sport here in Berlin to pack out the Maritime Hotel. Standing room only around the balcony over which we look this stage. And yes, Phil Taylor 140. Winning in the Premier League when they met on Thursday night and avenging that 7-0 whitewash on the opening night that Michael inflicted on Taylor when he was still having some problems with his new set of darts right at the start of the year. But boy, is Phil Taylor back in recent weeks.
Yes, I suppose target darts is a big sigh of relief over the last couple of weeks. But Phil Taylor's down to have a go at the checkout in this first leg, 102. At 102, he's never going to think I've got 6 darts from here with Van Gerwen on 151, because Van Gerwen can do anything with 3 darts. Well, that's a stray dart, but he's still got a chance with the treble 19.
42.
£8,000 to the runner-up, £20,000 to the winner, the first of 6 legs.
59.
Will lift the German darts trophy, and can Taylor draw early blood with double top? Yes, he can.
Well, he messed around in the first few legs against Stephen Bunting in the semi-final, but he certainly hasn't done that in the final. The first leg going to Taylor.
Yeah, Stephen Bunting, Michael Smith, Dave Chisnell and Magnus Carris. The opponents who Phil Taylor has beaten on the way to this final. Michael Van Gerwen beat Adrian Lewis in the semi. Prior to that, a whitewash over Steve Beaton, victory over David Pallett, and another 6-0 whitewash over GNR Tut. And hoping to make it 2 European Tour events in a row. Michael Van Gerwen having won the event in Holland
100.
a couple of months back. Gary Anderson won the first event of the year in Hildesheim here in Germany. And Phil Taylor will be looking to make sure there's a third different name on the European trophies for 2014.
140.
Well, Van Gerwen's thrown the last 6 darts without a treble, and it's given Taylor a decent lead. He's going to get 6 darts from 176 for a breaker throw already in this final. I was going to say he needs to find a treble, but not that one, not that colour anyway. 95 will help him out.
95.
Gives him a dart at least at the bullseye when he returns.
He'll be required 18.
For a break of throw, a 2-0 lead.
Double 13, that leaves
68.
just on the inside, so lets off Van Gerwen to hold the throw.
Game show second. Throwback, Phil to throw first. Game on.
I think you probably would have got good odds at the start of this match for it to go all the way to the 11th and deciding leg. With the quality of these two players. Taylor with a 102.9 average over Stephen Bunting in the semi-final.
177.
Van Gerwen a smidgen just over 100, beating Adrian Lewis.
97.
And that 177 for Taylor, as good as a maximum.
Well, he finds the treble 19. That visit down the bottom of the board and keeps a substantial lead. But this would eat into it.
177.
Van Gerwen says, well, you've hit a 177, I'll match it. There's not a lot in the scores now. Well, Phil just got a bit of wax in his pocket just to get on the darts to get a better grip.
Yes, thankfully we don't see too much chalk being used to
42.
improve the grip
Will
on
you require 87?
darts these days.
Well, he's got 6 darts from here, so he doesn't have to go the bullseye route, and he doesn't now because the double 18 closes the leg out. Double 18 it is for a 12 dart leg from Taylor on the throw. It's virtually impossible to beat on the throw.
97.
You can see that Phil Taylor's not rushing himself. He's letting Michael get right back out of the way before he approaches the hockey. And that's not a great start, though.
We mentioned the Premier League battles this year. Of course, Van Gerwen beat Taylor in the final of the Premier League at the O2 Arena last year in London. And then another victory for MVG
174.
in the Players' Championship final at Minehead at the end of the year. Another big shot there, a 174.
36.
Yet to see an actual 180.
Well, Michael's had a real bad visit there, Mike. So it's a chance here for Taylor to follow up those 3 trebles, or at least another 2, and get control in a leg that he threw second.
Taylor fans in good voice. Plenty of Van Gerwen fans
140.
in the luminous green shirts around the auditorium as well. Bullseye for a 170.
145.
That would have got them to their
Will
feet.
require 58.
We have seen a 170 checkout from Stephen Bunting this weekend, but Taylor now wanting 58. Double top then for a 3-1 lead and a break of throw.
18.
It's caught the flight on the way in. That's a lead off for Van Gerwen.
25.
A big lead off. Can he take advantage of it? Well, that was nearly in the treble. He wants double 8 now. 1 dart left. He just moves to the right.
9 score.
Oh, and now he's gone and missed.
Will you require 40?
And could be a big moment in this game early on. With Taylor bending the wire, getting it in to the double top for a 3-1 lead. And a break of throw.
Game on.
Well, there we have the averages. Taylor a little bit under what he would expect, but Michael van Gerwen is a long way adrift of what he would expect of himself. It's going to be an uphill battle now to peg Phil Taylor. He's going to have to look at 12 darts level across the board
134
to get this back now. That was a crucial leg, Mike, when it, Taylor gave him 2 darts at the double 8. Couldn't afford to miss.
140.
Well, his 8th 140 of the match, Taylor, and we're only in the 5th leg.
140.
Well, 4 trebles out of 6 darts for both players at the moment. But Taylor with that throw first in the leg, and he's missed. This is where Van Gerwen has got to jump on him. Needs 2 trebles.
85.
Yeah, kind of 1 treble's not enough. 85. Taylor sets it up. Van Gerwen's, then got to take out this 142.
$64. Michael, you require 142.
And if ever there was a time to pull off one of those big combination shots, Van Gerwen isn't going to do it now. And 2 treble 7s there.
62. Phil, you require 100.
Well, if he misses the treble, I think we could be looking at 2 double tops. Well, no, I think he'll... Is he gone? Yep. Another one of those.
80. Michael, you require 80.
Another chance for Van Gerwen to get himself back in this game.
Game turn, 5th leg. Orlando in 6th leg. Michael in both legs. Game on.
And an important break back of throw, you feel, for Van Gerwen. And Taylor not going to be hurried tonight. Taking his time. I'm not suggesting there's anything
90.
deliberate or in terms of gamesmanship, but could that possibly be throwing Michael off his stride? The fact that Taylor is taking his time before stepping up?
No, I don't think so. I think Phil, the drinks table is a little bit to the right of where they're throwing. And perhaps Michael going over to that drinks table, Phil can just see it in his eye line, so he's just giving him time to get out of the way. And there we have the stats. Phil still a little bit under. Michael gradually moving up to that 100, but his first 9 dart average is not good enough to win the match at the moment. He's going to have to really move that up to well over 100.
$45. Michael, you require 127. 95. $134. Michael, you require 32.
So a great chance
Game
for
turn is 6
double
leg.
16, no messing from Van Gerwen, and we are now all square at 3 apiece.
Game on.
And it's now a best of 5 match for the German Masters trophy.
Well, as you see, Taylor took a 3-1 lead. The last 2 legs, and I said Van Gerwen's going to have to step it up. On the last 2 legs, he's done exactly that, 15 and 13.
139.
The European Tour continues in June. Salzburg in Austria for the Austrian tournament between the 20th and the 22nd of June, as Taylor gains in his first 1080 of the match. And then the weekend after that, they're straight off to Gibraltar before 3 more events in Germany. All the ticket details, if you fancy going along to a European darts event, on the PDC website.
Yeah, Phil's taking his time. It is over the drinks table. Perhaps he's a little bit too forward. And with Michael standing on the left-hand side of the drinks table, it just catches Phil's eye line when he's standing there and waiting to move forward. So he's just letting Michael get away from that drinks table. Then we can see it there, where Phil's not going to the drinks table, Michael is, and by walking towards the drinks table, he's keeping it on his eye line. Then Gerwen puts pressure on the Taylor throw. You can see that. Yeah, you can see Phil. That's exactly what's happening. I don't think Michael's doing it deliberately. I don't think he even knows he's doing it.
Yes, there is just a loudspeaker on the stage immediately in front of that table, which probably means that it can't be moved a little bit further back.
Well, I think that facial expression said it all from Van Gerwen. He gave himself a chance at the 97 with the heavy scoring. And you can see Phil just waiting again. We're sitting above the stage here, and that's exactly what's happening. That camera angle explains what's going on.
Yeah, that was a great spot, Rod, of yours.
And Charlie Sutherland, who take 8th 140.
Well, that was a leg which Van Gerwen
There you can see Michael
will
walking
feel
back, and he's standing on the left-hand side of that table, which is right in Phil's eye line. Michael, you know, he doesn't realise that it's affecting Phil. You know, he's oblivious to it. If he is doing it on purpose, it's not working.
121.
Yes, we don't always see a player go back to the drinks table after every throw. It is hot.
102.
As you can see, a packed hall here, 1,500 people. It is getting hot in here, as they say.
It is, yeah. I just noticed that Michael didn't take a drink then, come straight back, and Phil moved to the hockey straight away.
140. 105.
I always tell all the youngsters, you know, let the player get past your shoulder before you throw that first dart. Let him get out of your eye line.
140. Michael requires 76.
Double 8 for 4 apiece.
Game shot in the 8th round.
Well, now we're back down to a best of 3 game.
Game on.
And Taylor gets to throw twice out of the 3 legs. And we see there Michael Van Gerwen has pushed his average up to over the 100. And Phil Taylor was on 99 for a while. He's now up at over 103. So both players have got into their stride.
136.
Yes, that's really shot up with Van Gerwen winning 3 out of the last 4 legs.
174.
And a 174 to kick off leg number 9.
Well, they've certainly got into their stride now. 2 trebles with every visit, and I should say Phil's just stepping back again. And that's a good camera angle to explain what is going on there. Michael, although Phil's back would be to Michael when he sets himself at the hockey, before he sets himself there, he can see Michael, so that's why he's just stepping back a bit.
118.
Taylor's second maximum, but he has also hit a 174 and a 177. So 16 for double 16 now to go to within one leg of victory. And Phil Taylor does it. And just allows himself a little celebration.
93.
And if Van Gerwen were to win this leg, Taylor, of course, would have the darts to throw first in an 11th and deciding leg.
Well, you can see how they've stepped it up. You know, the start of the game, 217 darts, mediocre by their standards. By our standards, absolutely blistering at 17 darts, Mike. But since then, the darts has gone up and up and up. And Taylor kicks off with a maximum.
140.
And it is hammer and tongs. It's way and fitting for it's gone like this for a final.
Yes, certainly been served up a treat here. And the top two players in the world
98.
are showing why they hold those positions.
Well, Taylor's going to get 6 darts from here. Needs a 140. Well, he goes treble 20-20, maybe looking at the 25 to bring that score to under the 120 to have a dart. No, he's going to stay there. He has stayed there.
34.
Brilliant darts. He's going to give himself a dart at least at the bullseye. The treble 19 will give him 2 darts at the double 16 to close the game out.
For the match, Taylor wants double 16.
57.
And just a momentary pause, everyone drew breath before Russ Spray called the shot. Double top to stay in it.
54.
Pulled it a little bit.
And the grimace on Michael Van Gerwen's face showed it all.
32.
Yes, the tension there made the dart go low, a little bit tightness in the arm, but Taylor now comes back to finally close this final out.
Game shot. And match. 2014 German Darts Masters champion, Phil Taylor.